Everything I spit rare, we sound in that great area podcast. They talk about hip hop all the way in the UK, so they gon' get props. Ooh, let me catch it once again.
So big announcement, we've got a new member of the team. If you listened to the last two episodes, you would have heard that we had a special guest with us. Neil has signed the deal. Neil is on board. Undisclosed fee. Welcome, Neil.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you guys for having me. And I hope I can do you guys proud.
Oh, thank you.
Nice
thank
one,
you.
man. He's got the new Mac. He's got the mic coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's serious. Listen, we're podding for free, but not for long. You know what I'm saying? The only way is up when you start adding members to the roster.
The other thing as well, so obviously the episode title suggests we're doing a May recap. Of course, the beef that smothered hip-hop for about a month or so between Kendrick and Drake did go on into the beginning of May. We did cover that already on the emergency podcast episode, so go listen to that if you want our thoughts on that one. But we won't be talking about any of that today. We've got a few albums we're going to dig deep into and then just chat about the month in general as well. And a quick shameless plug as well. Check out our May playlist to hear what singles we've been listening to, some of our favourite tracks and all that. Let's get started.
Oh, hold on.
First
Before
album.
we get started, yeah, there's been this meme going around on social media and I want everyone to try it, yeah? Let me get my notes up properly. If you describe your favorite moment from your last holiday, it sounds like Action Bronson lyrics. Now, I'm going to try it out now live on air and see how it feels. But smoking cigarettes in the Sky Bar in Berlin on a stag do, what a tremendous feeling. Now, that feels like Action Bronson lyrics. I don't know about you, everyone else has to go around and try it now because this has been on my mind for a while.
Oh, I've got one. Who wants to go next? I like this.
Anybody. Kieran, you go next.
You go, Sean.
Anybody.
Ooh. Oh, mine was very Bronsolino. I was sat 3 feet away from a wild elephant and a tear came out my eye. I don't know. That sounds pretty Bronson-like.
Yeah, that's what I'm
the delivery weren't there, but it's a bit, he talks about animals and getting emotional and stuff.
That's what I'm saying. Anyway, come on. Neil, Theo, somebody, Kieran, someone say their next one. Describe your favourite moment from your last holiday. It sounds like Action Bronson.
Chasing the sunset on a motorbike in Bali. Come on.
Yeah, that's pretty Bronson.
That's Bronson, living that high life.
Neil, Theo, one of you two?
Probably might have setting out to sea, standing on the paddleboard, seeing the life out with the seals jumping out the water.
Jeez, Action Bronson.
That was poetic, you know.
Come on, Neil, you know what your favourite moment for your last holiday? I don't even know what your last holiday was, to be fair. You can go like Spain or something.
I don't know. I really don't know, honestly. I really don't know.
Stage
I'll
fright.
come back to that one.
Okay, sorry guys. Yeah, that was been stuck in my head since last week. Like, if you say your favorite moment from any holiday, it sounds like Action Bronson lyrics, and so far it's proven truthful. Anyway, sorry.
Delivery though.
Without any further ado, the albums that dropped a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, all three of them. Yeah, sort of mid-May onwards, things started to pick up again. I think hip hop got out of that vice grip that the beef took over. So. Yeah, we got a few good ones. I think let's start with Mach-Hommy, Rich Ass Haitian.
That was a good project. I was
it was very good.
I was happy to hear from Mach-Hommy. I don't know if it's been a while or if I've just not tuned into him because I know he's a prolific dropper. But this album was good. Really,
it's the first full length since 2021. I think.
Oh.
I know he's been dropping with Fahim, the little EPs and things like that, but first full length since then.
Okay. Who else has listened to it?
Yeah, I listened to it. He's my first time actually listening to this guy, following you guys' suggestion and recommendation of him. And yeah, I think first time listening to it, I like it. It's giving me that boom bap feel, very hip hoppy lyrics. It gave me Griselda, Joey Badass kind of vibe with a kind of Haitian Caribbean twist to it. He sounds like someone that's been doing this. Well, it sounds like doing it for a very, very long time, and he's well seasoned. And it's nice. It's a nice rawness to it with a bit of finesse.
For sure, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. If you haven't listened to Mach-Hommy and you've been listening to this podcast, that's weird. But realistically, he's one of the best out there right now. I would suggest, is it Pray for Haiti? Yeah, his is called Pray for Haiti, isn't it?
No,
Listen to Pray for Haiti and that other one that I can't remember with the scary cover.
I swear he was the second best rapper that we voted that year. That year where
Probably.
Gets was dropping as well. We put him high.
What the Pray for Haiti?
Yeah,
Pray for Haiti.
that year we
because
ranked
that album
him
was amazing
high.
though.
I know the album made it in the top 5, but I feel like there was an argument between Nas and Gets. I feel like me and Theo kind of went back and forth.
Yeah,
on
no,
that one.
you're right.
Yeah,
Mac was there though. Mac was
man.
definitely in that
arguing.
debate.
Yeah, Mac was there. He was there.
Yeah. To be honest, when I hear him on this, I think I said last year we were talking. We were talking about Billy Woods and the year he had, and I said, I feel like Billy Woods might be the best writer out there. I feel like Mach-Hommy might be the best rapper. Like what he's doing on here at some points is crazy. Like that second verse I can't get all the pronunciations right, but is it Sonye or Sonjay?
Yeah, that second. I was going to say that.
That's
that
ridiculous. That is ridiculous.
Shit sounds like Nas on Illmatic the way he said.
I lost count of the syllables. I was like, this is
Yeah.
mad. He, like Neil said it really well, seasoned. He has been around for a long time, but obviously hasn't really come into prominence till maybe the last 5 to 10 years. And then the Griselda shout's interesting because he has actually been signed to them at various stages. I think he still might be. I don't think this project's on Griselda though. But
He's
the
definitely
Pray for Haiti
affiliated
one
with
came
all
out.
of them though. Like I know he's appeared a few times on different tracks with them and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. I think he linked up maybe like 10 years ago with them, and then him and Westside had a beef, and then they made up, and that's what Pray for Haiti kind of came out of, was Westside Gun exec that. But yeah, this album, man, there's only one thing where I'm like, I wish he did better. Is the cover. The cover's a little bit.
You're not feeling it?
No,
It's
To
Goonie.
be honest, it feels.
It's iconic, bro. It's like whenever you do like the
I
selfie
like
kind of, sorry, not selfie, like a portrait photo of you. That's your serious work. Like,
well, maybe I'm not seeing it big enough. That's the problem these days, isn't it? You don't really get to look at the
I
vibe.
feel that. I actually like the cover up.
Like think about
okay,
Tyler's
just
best
me.
work. Some of those are just pictures of his face. I mean, I think it's a hip hop thing of like, this is me. You know what I mean? When you see this picture, this is me. You're hearing me now. Type vibe.
I understand it's not so much him having his face in it. It just seemed like it was just a very normal picture. No real like. There was no like. I'm used to very artistic covers from him, and then even when we've seen some, like think about Vince's album, the self-titled album, the way the face is in that, and
I haven't even seen it.
It just feels like a normal
enough
picture.
brightness to see there's a face in that. To see it.
No, I mean the previous album, the self-titled album from Vince, from a few years ago.
That goes with what I'm trying to say here about the portrait picture. Like it gives a vibe, and I think his vibe is very much like I'm not a pirate. You know what I mean? Like as in I'm a rebel type vibe. That look in his eye is a rebel vibe.
I understand. It's just more I can't get my wording out. I know what I mean, but I get why it's there. But other than that, I mean, there isn't really. I'm not saying it's a perfect album, but it's high level across the board. Probably my favorite album so far this year as well. I would say
That's a strong decision because for me, I think. Well, you haven't got it on this list, but there's been a project dropped by some people that I did not expect to like, and I'll talk about it later. But yeah, this project's good, but it's not as good as what I've been hearing from other people.
Oh, really? I'm interested now because to me, my favorite album so far this year was Schoolboy Q's, and then this came out, and I can't stop listening to it. But
I can't lie, because I like Pray for Haiti so much, and I feel like he brought that Conductor partnership back. It's so amazing to hear him rapping on Conductor beats, and all the beats that Conductor gives Mach-Hommy are the best ones as well. I swear, like I fell in love with Conductor from Pray for Haiti, and I've liked all of his beats since. But it's what he does with Mac is just too much. Honestly, like these are his best beats.
yeah, it's a great duo, isn't it? Great duo. Oh man, the song for me though, and it is a Conductor beat as well, is that Sur le Pont d'Avignon. Probably
Jeez,
butchering that.
French things.
Crazy. That is. I did all right there. I should have done that with the Action Bronson bit. Would have been better delivery. Anyway, yeah, that track for me is like an example of kind of what Kieran's saying. Just I don't know if it's like the tone of his voice and the the samples that that Conductor picks, just the way they mesh together. I think it's the bass on that chorus and the way he's singing, unreal, man. It reminds me a tiny bit of like Cuddy. It's not the best singing voice, but there's just something about his tone that just works. Like there's a frequency to it. It's similar with Mach-Hommy. There's something that I can't really put my finger on, but it just sounds amazing. And then the
It
serpent
really reminds me of
rainbow.
Mos Def, though. It sounds like Mos Def's
Oh
voice.
Yeah.
that's who he's always reminded me of. Yeah.
But on this album, like fully, I can't lie. Like some of the beats even sound like Black Star beats. I can't. There's one of these tracks. It sounds like a DJ Premier beat. Then it flips, and it just sounds like a Black Star one. After I'm probably just imagining
which track's
stuff,
that?
but yeah. Oh, which one is it? It's such a
which
sick
track
one.
is that
Padon,
one?
Kieran's on the meds.
Padon.
Yeah, it's Padon. It's Padon.
That beat sounds
Yeah,
creepy.
literally.
Padon is fired.
I had that in my notes as
that
well.
is
Hang on,
nice.
yeah. I said
Beat
doing
is
that
sick.
gave me that real kind of hip hop, like old school feel. I honestly thought Mos Def was on the track. I had to go to me, so I'm like, oh shit, Mos Def.
Well, he's got that charisma, isn't he? Super lyrical, but there's a charisma to him. And well, I think we were saying it in the group. Track 2, the one that features Rock Marciano, the way they're going back and forth is like Mos Def and Kweli. That to me, anyway, just like the tones in their voice, unbelievable, man. That's one of my favorite
Black Thought
tracks.
feature on this, though, wasn't there? Cold something or the other. I haven't got it.
Oh yeah, that's my number one, man. I
really?
love that song, but maybe because I do. Obviously, maybe it's because Black Thought's being Black Thought,
Black
and a lot of
Thought
what
backs
Mach-Hommy's
out
doing.
on
Apart
that,
from-
man.
He always blacks out, man. That's what I told you. Black Thought's my top 5. I said
How
it.
does he keep doing
Dead
it
or
though?
alive, top 5.
mad.
Black Thought is just the guy. He is the guy, man. Put him on any track, he just understands the assignment and he just goes off. He really does.
For real.
But apart from that, in terms of, I like. I'm gonna butcher this as well. I like Somji as well. Is that the correct?
Yeah, that's the one with the
pronunciation?
crazy verse. Yeah.
Yeah, I love that song. I love that. It's amazing.
Oops.
God, man, they're trying to get us copyright strike before we.
Oh, man. I pressed the wrong button.
Apologies. No, I was going for the track list and then accidentally tapped it. My bad.
No, that's mad.
You're
We
good.
both did it at the same time. I saw.
Conspiracy theories.
Do you know what? A copy cold. Like I'm with you on obviously the rapping, but the actual song, like the production especially, is probably one of my least favorite on here though. That one
I
I
don't
don't
even think I've even
not
got there
feeling as
yet.
much.
Because I'm trying to just hear Mach-Hommy out and hear what he's trying to tell me. I haven't really. The beats are sitting in the back. You know what I mean? I haven't really even listened to the beats.
Really? See, I think
Nah.
Conductor demands it, man. I think his beats are so.
I get what Sam's saying though.
Distinctive,
Like
isn't
Max rapping top tier. It's
Yeah.
hard to focus.
It's like the
He's
Billy
spitting.
Woods album. Like I was listening to Billy Woods for a long, long time, just trying to hear what he's saying. Then listen 4, listen 5. I'm listening to the beats, and the beats were crazy too. But if you say it's your least favorite, then it might not be that good. To be fair, I don't know. I haven't really listened to it in depth to know.
I mean, there's nothing bad on here. It's just I think it's a personal preference on the production. I don't like that song as much as a lot of the other stuff, especially the Conductor things. The Serpent and the Rainbow though, that one. Oof. The producer on that, Sadhu Gold, I think they're called Sadhu Gold. They've got some good beats on here, but yeah, the Serpent and the Rainbow is another favourite of mine. That's crazy, that one. And what do you think of the title track as well with O3 Greedo?
Don't like it. It's like a weird kind of pop kind of grab. If I'm thinking of the right track, it's like a pop kind of
Man,
grab.
I
It's got
love
like a
that track.
dancey vibe.
Yeah, me too. Summer
It's
Bop.
he's vibing. Yeah.
Well, when I say I don't like it, I mean as in it's not what I want to hear from Mach-Hommy. And again, I think we've spoke about this before in a previous episode about expecting stuff from artists. I should have just like let it be what it is, but I just have been like, oh, this isn't how Mach-Hommy is. Mach-Hommy's meant to be like this. Do you know what I mean?
You're bugging, man, because his flow on that verse is so crazy as well. Like, I don't know
Yeah.
what pocket he catches on the beat.
I'm letting
Yeah,
myself
that in the
down.
Mad Pocket.
But oh well.
That track was the single, wasn't it? That misled me because I thought that he had an album coming with K Tronada, and I was like, what is this going to sound like?
To be honest, I wanted that collab album too.
That would have been good.
I don't
But
know
that
if
was just
Mach-Hommy's
a
ready for
left
that,
field
though.
move.
Mach-Hommy would then hit the mainstream, and as we know, the mainstream can be fucking either brutal or like a boost. And in his case, I think they'll be brutal. Like they'll try and find out who he is and expose him, and they'll be like, "Oh, look, here's Mach-Hommy's face." Like, just let him exist how he is, man.
Yeah, well, he was already experiencing issues, in it, with what was it that happened about a week after, or I think over the weekend actually, that it was released, that the album got taken down off of Spotify.
Does anyone know why?
And
Because I don't.
well, he's implying that there are the powers that be have got involved and tried to like stunt his sales and like the whole buzz around the album, because he's saying some pretty, well, it's a political album as it tends to be with Mach-Hommy at times. You know, he's raising a lot of awareness for Haiti, and he's speaking on things like the situation in Gaza and all that. So I guess he's implying that he's rubbed some people up the wrong way and they're trying to hurt his pockets. But listen, I think we all kind of know bits and bobs about the way he markets himself and what he does. I don't think he'll ever go mainstream. Do you know what I mean? I don't think he'll ever allow himself
how he
to.
moves, and I think the mainstream is definitely not where he wants to be. I think he's making a good living off of rap, live shows aside, and all that kind of stuff. He's got like merch and all that. So yeah, hopefully
he doesn't release albums like his. Apparently, like some of his best work's not released. It's just like sold privately to people for like high sums.
But he sells physicals at high prices, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He has like a tape. I think he's done the whole, like, you have a tape, you have a vinyl, you have a CD, like, you know, proper physical merch, and some like t-shirts and stuff. But I've never been able to get on the website.
So kind of like what Nipsey did and Wu-Tang did on the last album.
A little bit.
Yeah,
that's the playbook.
It's
that's
that
the
model,
playbook. 100% is them guys. Yeah. So he's got special edition stuff. You know, the different covers and all that kind of thing.
But he's got unreleased albums, like ones that we haven't heard yet. But I was checking on Reddit. Fans are saying like it's his best works and stuff. I want to hear that, but we'll see maybe one day.
And I think the track list for the vinyl version of this is different as well. I think, like for instance, there's like different track titles, but also God Fahim features on the second track, not Rock Marciano. And I think he did a live event or like a pre-release event and did a poll basically like, who do you want on this track? And the fans voted for him, so he's on the physical version of this.
There's all sorts of that do that.
Yeah, it's all different stuff with him, man. And I think the event as well, you had to pay something like $1,111.11 to get in. It's like crazy stuff, but he always sells. All his albums sell out. His events, you know, seem to do well. So he's doing it right. I think he is, and you can't read his lyrics either. That's another thing.
You can't what?
Like you can't. He doesn't put his lyrics online. So if you go on Genius, there's like something where the label's taking it down, and if anyone tries to put it on, it will get taken down again.
That's kind of sick, you know.
That's good though. You got to listen to it.
Nice, man. I didn't even know that.
But of course, Sean knows that. Sean's always trying to read along. Like, man's doing fucking speak and spell with the thing. I don't know what's going on.
No, but that's cool. It brings back that kind of old hip hop feel.
Yeah.
Everything I've understood from listening to this guy, it's very nostalgic. With like a present mindset of the state of affairs. So the fact that he's doing that as well is kind of just adds to kind of his artistry and what he's trying to kind of so I like that, because when you like listen to old songs, you had to play the tape or rewind the CD how many times to try and catch it, you know what I mean? And I think that was probably what, I don't know, I'm assuming that's probably what he's going for, that kind of authentic kind of feel of trying to, rather than deciphering lyrics and studying and you know what I mean. I think it takes some of the enjoyment out of it, you know.
No, I think that's the whole point with him, and I think he wants an element of whatever the opposite of transparency is. He's trying to, is it opacity, something like that. That's his whole thing. But for someone like me who loves to read lyrics, and like especially like I mentioned Billy Woods before, I almost enjoy reading his lyrics more than listening to him. I'm like, what is he saying? Because he's mixing in Creole and he's mixing in a bit of French and like even patois I've heard at times, and you know, it's crazy. Sometimes it's so hard to understand what he's saying, but it doesn't matter because the vibe is just incredible. So yeah, man, I'm strongly recommend this album. My personal favorite of the year so far.
It's up there for me. It's definitely up there. I need to listen to it a lot more. And I think one thing I want to highlight before we kind of get moving around into other albums is there has been a lot of music coming out this year. Like a lot of music, a lot going on. Like even besides the beef, there's just music dropping non-stop, and it's becoming a bit hard to keep up with it because the quality level is through the roof. Like through the roof. Like I don't know about you guys, but this month alone, I've listened to 3-4 albums where I'm like, whoa, like the level's high.
It's too much in it.
Yeah.
Well, let's sidetrack a minute and go into that. So what are you listening to? What are some of the projects that you're
Vince Staples
holding?
album. just that on repeat, man. Even though it only come out last week, I'm locked in with that album, man. It's hitting what I need it to hit. The Alchemist project, so that's been on repeat quite a lot. Well, sorry, Hit Boy Alchemist. I haven't really bothered with the Childish Gambino project yet. I haven't been in the right state of mind to listen to it. And then apart from that, just a whole bunch of singles, really. A lot of good singles have come out. Weirdly, I like the new Meg Thee Stallion track, Boa. That's quite good as well. But yeah, arguably, those two albums, Vince Staples and the Alchemist stuff, they're absolutely hitting what I need them to hit for me. What about you guys?
Okay.
I feel like the only one you're missing is Rapsody as well.
I haven't listened to it.
Yeah, Rapsody's
too
album
much
is
in it.
absolutely
I haven't had
fire,
the time to dedicate, sat down, listen to it
fire.
properly, so I haven't even played it yet, unfortunately.
Should we move into that one then? Like, talk about Rhapsody a bit, yeah. Theo, you said you absolutely love it. Do you want to kick off?
Oh yeah, no, I just think she's in her bag. Excuse the pun, because one of the tracks is actually says "back in the bag." I just think the way how she's just the way she's like, how can I put it? The way she's flowing, but she's so detailed with her lyrics and just the different beat switches, and it just feels like she's got this confidence and she's found this place that she's just happy of where she's rapping. That's what I'm getting from it, and she's just being able to just go into just create these images that are just I don't know. I'm just in love with this album. I loved it. Well, you saw my reaction on the group. Just the first few songs are just going through the whole album, and it's just been on repeat. But it's quite funny. I've actually let it sit for the last week or so, and I came back to it today, but I didn't get to finish it just beforehand. But I still think it's definitely in my top 5 for this year, without a doubt. It's battling Mach-Hommy's album, but I need to check out the album Sam mentioned, the Hit Boy and the Alchemist one, because I was gassing them two before, and I still haven't beat that album yet. I've heard good things about it, so I don't know where that's going to fit in.
That's the thing, innit? So, because just to jump back to what I was saying before, because so much has come out, it's like if you like an album, you're probably going to listen to it loads, and then you haven't got time to dedicate to listen to another album properly. So it's like it's good that everybody's listening to a bit of different stuff, and now it's like, oh, this album's good. Okay, I'll jump on it. I'll listen to it, because I heard the single from the Rapsody thing because of the playlist, and that Erykah Badu single was amazing. But it's like, oh, the album's come out. I haven't got time to listen to it type thing, which is a real shame, unfortunately.
So who else is loving it then?
I'm enjoying it. I wouldn't say I'm loving it. I'm enjoying it. I've probably listened to maybe a select handful of her music beforehand, so I'm not really that in tune with her body of work as a whole. But I really enjoyed it. That's one thing I've been playing for the past week. And yes, now I've been playing in the car, commuting to work, and it's giving me a real chill vibe. I felt it was very transparent at times and very vulnerable and very mature. It wasn't your typical kind of topics of conversation in mainstream music. It was quite specific to her and what she's going through. It reminded me of Tierra Whack's album, kind of like showing you like an insight into how the darker truths of what they may be going through. And yes, it's a nice calm bop. It's a vibe. Like I had like a little listening party, not a listening party, but I had some friends around. I just put it on the background, and I'm seeing everyone's heads just bopping, and they ask, well, "Who's this?" You know what I mean? And like for a few tracks, it had that kind of natural kind of attraction, sonically. So yeah, I still haven't got into depths with some of the bars, but some of them definitely poked out to me, like when I think she was talking about her mum or grandma with dementia. That was quite interesting. And yeah, I really like what she did with this. It's very good, very, very good. A lot of tracks on the album though. That's another thing.
Yeah, that's the problem.
I'm glad you
isn't
mentioned
it? It's
that,
it's true, because on that first listen, it was great. But when I looked at the track list, and I was like, damn, I'm only halfway. And it starts, and I don't want to sound harsh as well, but at times it did feel like a drag. Obviously, I've spoke about how much I've liked the album, but I won't lie to you, it does feel like a bit of a drag. You're almost like, this is great, but like, when are we coming to an end?
Literally.
Like, yeah, it just goes on a bit. And like I said, look, I've tried to listen to it beforehand. I haven't even been able to finish it beforehand, and that kind of says it all. So I'm always a bit rough on the second half, and because it just kind of carries on, and you never want to feel that with an album. It's good, don't get me wrong, but you want that nice, like, sort of that timestamp of oh yeah, that's it. It's done. You understand what the album is giving you. That's great. But I don't have that with this album because it does go on a bit.
You know,
But like,
it's been 5 years since her album Nina, and 5 years is actually such a long time. Like she definitely made more music than she even put on that album. So I feel like, I don't know. I think artists do get in that headspace sometimes where they need to just give the fans what they're hoping for. If she dropped a 10-track concise album, people would say that's not enough, really and truly.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
I agree. I agree.
I kind of get what you mean.
I feel like if you're one of those artists and that's the case, I still think you shouldn't release that much in for one album. I feel like anything more than like between 12 and 15 on one album, like you're asking for to be criticized.
No, for
I
sure,
think-
because Rhapsody's she's not the best
it's
artist to do a long project. Let's be real. It's quite. I think she's amazing, but I do think it doesn't vary in like the way like a Kanye album varies.
Yeah.
You know, like you know that he could drop a 22-track album, whatever. Like every track will sound different or feel different. He's done it multiple times.
100%, 100%. I think she should have just maybe split up in like I don't know, part 1, part 2. I don't know. Just give it
That's
some.
true.
yeah, no, I hear that because,
No?
like you said, any album that's over like 12 and 15 tracks, like you're asking for criticism if it doesn't hit, and the worst thing you could have with an album is that thought of, oh, this is dragging. You don't want that as a listener, and that's the problem when you do these big albums. That's why I just think the holy grail is like 12 tracks. Just make it nice and concise, so it's just like you're always going to please the listener like that.
Yeah.
When you do these long albums, it has to hit. It has to be like you basically, it's more of a risk. Like if you're going to do a long album, you got to make sure that hits and it's different, and you don't give the listener, oh, this is dragging on, and you're only going to get that with variety and just it's tough, isn't it?
Yeah.
So she's led herself to doing that, but like Kieran said, maybe because it was 5 years, she wanted to say a lot and wanted that all in the album.
Yeah, something that I heard in an interview of her was that she recorded something like 200 to 300 songs for this. So it makes sense why this is I'm just going to say it's a bloated album, isn't it?
Serious?
Yeah.
That's the thing. When you don't drop in a long time, you end up having a lot to say, right? So you want to say a lot, but it's like
Well,
if she was trying to do the best thing possible for her career, she could have dropped 2 albums or done a run of like 5, 6 albums this year. That could have been the thing, but I think because of how her label deal might be set up, she has to drop one project, promote the project, tour the project. That whole grind process. Whereas other artists like who we speak about before, Mach-Hommy, can just drop when they feel like the project's done. So as someone who hasn't listened to the album, that's why I haven't listened to it mostly, is because I was like, I haven't got the time to sit down for like an hour and a bit to really take this in. And I didn't want to do something like what Theo done, where it's like, I've listened to the first half a lot of times and not listened to the second half. Like, I'm sure it's a very, very strong album, but if it's bloated, then, that just comes from the nature of the music industry right now, isn't it? That's like, you're only allowed to do one project a year or every 2-3 years realistically until you recoup or whatever that is.
Yeah, do you know what? Because I think it was Kieran that was saying about it. I don't always mind a longer project if you are, if there's variety, not so much variety, but if you're really pushing boundaries and taking risks, and it comes down to the sonics for me. I think for this one, it was just like the production's a little bit safe, and it's not really going out there and doing particularly different things or of a super high quality. I think I can't knock her lyrically, and I really appreciate how vulnerable she is on here, because I would say this is her most introspective and vulnerable project to date. Can't question her pen, but it's just that lack of, like, for instance, Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, whether you love it or hate it, that guy was pushing himself to the max, and the reason why that album's living on is because he was pushing boundaries on that album, Kendrick. But with this, at times the production is just not hitting for me. It's fine, it's good, but it's not enough for an album of this length, is what I'm trying to say. I think you need to be doing a bit more creatively and sonically to hold attention for that amount of time.
No, for sure, I agree. I think Rapsody, though, is one of those artists that I went through this phase a few months ago where I just started listening to her a lot more, and it made me realize, like, her music's not very, like, momentary. It is actually stuff that does last for a long time, and I feel like this album is one of those ones that will grow on us a bit more as the year goes on as well, because it is high quality Like she's saying a lot of important stuff on it, and it's got depth that you can't really like. It's not just meant to wow you in the moment. Do you know what I mean? It's meant to make you feel something when you hear it.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
I
No,
think-
she's
I
definitely
think
done
come
a
the
lot of
end of
work
the
on
year-
herself as well.
I think come the end of the year, everyone's going to have different opinions on this album if they give it a chance. Maybe it's going to grow on you. Like Neil's already had a moment with this album, which is, whenever you have a moment with an album when you're playing it for someone else, you're playing it in a setting, and you're only playing that album from top to bottom. That's when you go, yeah, I like this album, and it sits with you. The albums that you can play on a drive or when your friends are around and no one's like, oh, can you change it? That's when there's good work being done here.
I think I'll probably like by the end of the year it will be like say half the album I'm still listening to, the other half I'll know when to skip if I'm playing the project or something like that. There's already songs on here that are making certain playlists for me, and also to be fair as well, like there's at least one or two tracks on here where I've got it's been some of the most emotional reactions I've had to a record as well. Like Neil mentioned the track about, I think it's her grandma who and she talks about having dementia. That one, that was heavy listening to that the first few times. And then there's a track towards, it might be either the last track or somewhere towards the end that's really powerful as well. So there's a fair few moments of brilliance on here. It's just not one cohesive, easy listen because of that runtime. What about the Wayne feature though?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
No. Let me not do that. No. It's a good feature. That is. I can't say well. I'm trying to be really objective. Right. What I'll say, it's not a bad feature and it's a good feature, but Wayne's been so good with his features that I kind of expect like to be wowed every single time, and this one didn't wow me, but was still good quality. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
I just didn't think it was as I didn't think it was as high level as some of the features I've heard before, where I've literally just but my jaws open. I'm like, oh my god, what have I just listened to? Like for example, that Benny feature when he was just going off, and I'm like, oh my god, he's doing this. Whereas this song, I'm like, yeah, you're doing your stuff. It's a nice feature. But move on. If I'm being brutally honest,
I get you. How did
you feel about it?
Yeah, I had high expectations when I heard he was going to be on there, and then it's more like a victim of his own success. We've had some moments on here where we've discussed Wayne features. Like the one that always springs to mind is on the Tyler album. We were loving that feature, "Hot Wind Blows," I think it was, and then the Conway feature. You know what I mean? I think every year Wayne ends up in the top 5 features when we do our awards, and I guess this one just didn't quite hit, like you're saying. And I understand the artistic choice with the mix, but I didn't really like the mixing on it either. I know like the track's called Raw and they're talking about raw things and the mix sounded raw, but I was just like, I don't know, I didn't really care for it too much. But yeah, what about you, Neil? Because you're a big Wayne fan, aren't you?
Yeah. I was so excited when I saw the feature, and like Theo, I expected more. It was still good though. I still enjoyed it. I think Wayne does what Wayne does. Very fun and witty with it, with his bars. But yeah, I just expected a bit more punch and a bit more. I don't know, a bit more flair. I feel like it lacked some. I feel like it was just a little scrimmage to him. He just did a little. He did. It was good. I think because he's so good, my expectations for him are so high. If there's another rapper, I'll probably say, no, this is great. This is cool. You know what I mean? But I think because it's Wayne, you expect, oh, he's featuring, yeah, let's go. It's like with Cole. If I had seen a Cole feature, I'm thinking he's gonna do something crazy with it. So I think with Wayne, just respect to him. But yeah, I liked it. It's just unfortunately it didn't hit me the way. I still enjoyed it though. Enjoyed it.
No, that's fair. That's fair. The track I'm still really liking that it's been out for a while now is Asteroids. You know the Hit Boy track right near the beginning.
Yeah, it's a good track.
I really like that one, man. Good uplifting record. I like. For me, she's at her best on tracks like Stand Tall. That's where I think that was where she tapped into something. I wish there was more of that, or not so much more, but like she kind of honed in on that kind of sound and that kind of those topics and that. But yeah, look, it's Rhapsody. It's a good album. I don't know if it's I personally don't think it's on the level of the previous two that she released, but maybe it will grow on me throughout the year, like you say. And there'll definitely be certain tracks that will have a sort of special place in my heart. But yeah, man, I'm just glad we've got people like Rapsody out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think this month has been a very kind of interesting month in that, okay, none of the big three have dropped, or none of the kind of artisticy people have dropped. This has just been like real albums where people are talking about their real life, how they're feeling. Mach-Hommy's doing that, Rapsody's doing that, and I want to kind of slowly transition to the album that I've been feeling the most this month, the Vince Staples album. For me, it's so real. Like, I don't know how you guys feel, but it's really real. And he's there talking about how he feels right now in a way that, is almost, it seems like he's not all right. It seems like he's a bit depressed, or, he's going through something. And there's even moments in this where, the Vince Staples album, where I'm hearing like him rapping like Mac Miller. I don't know if you guys caught that as well.
Oh, it's definitely
that's interesting.
There's definitely a lot of melancholy in there. And we know that Mac was his vibe a lot of the time. So I'd be lying if I said I picked up on that, but by you saying it, I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
So like in tracks like Shame on the Devil, I feel like he's rapping like Mac Miller a bit.
I hear that. No, now that you said that, I hear that, because Vince even mentioned that it was Mac Miller that taught him how to be more melodic. And what did he say? He told him how to use was it metronome? I can't remember what it is. I remember the interview basically said that Mac Miller was so influential for him, and he actually really taught him how to rap and how to actually understand music as a whole, because he said he was just when it came to music, Mac was just everything. He knew everything about it, and he learned so much from him. So that's really interesting that you mentioned that, Sam, because I love the Vince project myself. I just don't feel like I've sat long enough with it to really hone in.
I think in typical Vince fashion, though, it's so short that I just find it fits into every part of my routine, if that makes sense. Oh, I'm quickly popping up to Central. Cool. Half an hour, I'm listening to the Vince album. Oh, I'm walking to work. Half an hour, album's done. Do you know what I mean? Like, it fits in perfectly to my routine that I can play the whole thing and have a great time. So much so that I whacked it on to play on Friday. I walked, I only went from like the office to Liverpool Street, which isn't that far, 15, 20 minutes. I walked into a shop, took my headphones out, and they're playing the Vince Staples album. And not only were they playing the Vince Staples album, they were playing the exact song that I was listening to. I nearly freaked out, because I was like, is my music still? No. How could my music be playing in this shop? Do you know what I mean? I said it to the guy. I was like, is this the new Vince Staples album? He's like, let me look. Yeah, it is. And I was like, track's called Shame on the Devil. He's like, yeah. He's like, you like it? I was like, bro, I was literally just listening to it. He's like, oh, you got to go buy a lottery ticket. Like, this is your lucky day, whatever. But I'd be interested to hear what everyone else's thoughts are about the Vince Staples album, because even the title and the album artwork implies that he's not in a great place.
Well, the thing that I was just going to piggyback on from what you said was about the whole thing about these albums recently, is that I feel like it's been quite refreshing since the beef, because although the beef is this massive historic moment, it did get very toxic, as we know, and we've now had these three albums that we're talking about. You've got Mach-Hommy, who's of course super artistic and lyrical, but raising awareness for a country that's in a terrible, well, it seems to always be in a terrible moment. You've got Rapsody talking about what she's talking about, and it seems like she's done some real work on herself and been in therapy and things like that. And then you've got this album here, and Sam, you hit the nail on the head. It's just real, man. There's no ego with Vince Staples, and hip hop. There's a lot of egos and there's a lot of insecurity, but with Vince, it's I don't know, like I don't get that from him ever. And I'm with you. I mean, perhaps this one will end up creeping up there, because you all know how much I'm a fan of Vince Staples. But this album, like you say, I think because it's so concise, you can just chuck it on and get through it all and take it all in one go. I'll let someone else hop in. Kieran, we're just talking about Vince Staples. You probably clocked from what I was saying.
Yeah. Do you know, I love this album. It reminds me of his self-titled album a lot. It almost feels like a spiritual successor to that. And I think, even though I think that Ramona Park Broke My Heart album's amazing, and it has, like, I think When Sparks Fly is probably my favourite Vince Staples song. But this album, the vibe is just there, because that Kenny Beats self-titled one, the production was it was unbelievable, wasn't it? It really hit this unique world. You could tell, like, they sat there and thought, we're going to make it sound like no one maybe has heard before in hip hop. And I think this new one he's done is in that vein. I don't know if it hits as unique as the self-titled one in some ways, but I do think he's pushed himself. My first thought, I think maybe some probably already said this, but my first thought was how Vince has changed, like, as a vocalist. He's doing a lot of singing on this. He's using a lot of effects in his voice. It's definitely he's pushed himself to progress, I think.
No,
Well, Sam, you mentioned something about about how you said he seems to be in a dark place or something like that. Has anyone else seen the Vince Staples show yet as well?
No, I need to watch that. It's on my list.
No, not yet.
Okay,
I'm really
because
bad
I've
at
seen
this
it, and hearing this after seeing that as well, there's definitely some crossover. I've got this feeling that I've not actually listened to any of his interviews, so I don't know for sure, but I'm getting this feeling that Vince is getting to like the next stage in his success and in his fame and, you know, his wealth and things like that. And I feel like he's maybe tackling that at this stage in his career. Like there's more attention on him, there's more expectation. We know that can weigh people down. So maybe that's why this one's a bit darker, a bit more melancholy. Kieran, a couple of Sam and Phil were talking about how there's a kind of reminiscence of Mac Miller here as well. So yeah.
Oh,
I'm
that's
hearing
interesting.
that.
I don't know if it's as dark as that, but
No, I'm talking about the way he's rapping and singing in some tracks. It sounds like
oh yeah, for sure. Actually, yeah, that's true.
I can't remember the track exactly, but there's one track where he does that kind of flow that
He does the Mac thing. I was thinking, what is this reminding
he
me
does
of?
a weird Mac flow where it's like he goes up in the end like that, like asking questions.
Which track's that?
I don't remember, but like
what track is that? I'm gonna have to go
you know
back
when you hear it that it sounds like Mac in the beautiful whatever it's called, the Divine Feminine album where he does that.
Oh, I'm gonna have to go back.
Do you know what it is though? This second half of the album, I think from Etufi onwards, that's not how you pronounce it, but
Yeah.
that whole second back, like every track he brings something amazing. Like you could put that in some of his best songs, all of them.
Yeah.
I love all of that.
I think he's onto a winner with this album. And do you know what's weird? I don't know why, but I feel like this might be the last project we get from him for a while.
It felt like that, innit? Yeah.
Like, it's not a goodbye, but it's like I need a break type vibes. Like Sean was trying to say, it's like he's got a lot going on, and I think he wants to plan what's going to happen as opposed to just have to drop music. So it's like, if this is his last ever album, then it's a good exit to the game. But this is also a good like break because he has been arguably for the last 3 years quite active. Album every year for the last 2-3 years.
Yeah, it is almost an album every year. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, 21, 22. Last year would have been we would have been making the Vince Staples show. So yeah, he's been busy, man. As we know with like Tyler, Childish, Gambino, these kind of guys where they're artists that they're doing multiple things. I think it can really take its toll.
I think Vince is a weird mix of artist and creative because an artist wants to create art, but a creative wants to make a thing. Do you know what I mean? If that makes sense. Like artists want to have fun. Okay, yeah, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, like a butterfly. And then a creative's like, I'm making this. When this is done, I'll go on to the next thing and the next thing and the next thing. I think Vince has been very honest with how he treats his music career. He sees it like a job. Do you know what I mean? He doesn't see it as this.
He does that job so well, though. So I'm listening to the rapping thing. Like he's definitely passionate about what he's doing. He just plays off that he's not.
Nah, I think he genuinely sees it like a job. But I think
he's spitting so well, though, man. He's giving all these personal things, isn't it?
It's just good.
I feel like I heard him.
Go on.
Sorry, Sam. No, go on.
You're saying something more important.
No, I was just going to say I feel like I've heard him say something more recently though about like alluding to canvases and how like ideas come to him. So maybe, especially with the show, maybe he is starting to become more artistic with it. Because I know he definitely used to. I remember that Big Fish theory that was like a critical darling, and I think a few of us here really loved that album. And he was like, "Yeah, I was just trying to make songs for movie soundtracks. Like that's what me and my team did." And I was like, "Oh shit! I didn't realize it was just like about getting the bag." It sounded like it was way more deep and artistic than that, but.
I mean, he hit it with that though. Some of them songs are absolutely crazy. Back at 7:45 are amazing. Yeah, right as well. He did well, to take 12 shots at goal and to score 2 or 3 is not a bad percentage,
What about you, Neil? Because we've, I don't think, I know I personally have never, I don't think I've ever spoken to you about Vince Staples. So, what are your thoughts on this album?
To be honest, I need a lot more time with it. I've only heard it 3 times, and to be honest, each time I just wasn't in the right space to take it in. So I don't want to like criticize it or say say anything say too much about it, I should say, sorry, because I kind of felt like it was falling on deaf ears. I'm not saying that it was bad, because it wasn't bad at all. It sounded good. But at times I just felt like I couldn't, like, you can't hear it. Like, you're hearing it, but you can't hear it.
You're not in the right
And I
headspace
was
for it.
driving a few times, and I was like, I need to be sitting down, like just playing this and like really focusing, because it just was kind of going over my head at times. I kid you not, I played it when I was in the car, and next thing I know is track 8. I'm like, hold on, what? I was like, I've missed
Vince
something.
Staples makes great soundtrack music though. It's good to just have it just mold around your life type vibes. Like, it's not a bad thing that if you play a song, you don't really realize that it's gone to the next song and the next song and the next song type thing.
Yeah, but from what I heard, it was good. That I have nothing bad to say. It's just I wish I had something to be like, yeah, you know what I mean. But it's kind of going more about him. Again, I listened to a couple of his things. I see more of his interviews. Yeah, he's quite a comical person.
Yeah.
And I love it. I love his energy. I love it. And I noticed he's done a few cameos and appearances on Abbott Elementary.
Oh, okay.
So now when I see him doing his own show, I'm thinking, is this the kind of his exit or his kind of change in career path? You know, and you see some artists or some creatives talk about how they don't want to do rap for a bit. They want to do this, or they want to make, you know what I mean? I'm not saying that they want to give it up completely, but when they're in a new space of creativity, they don't really like mixing the energies, and they just want to focus on that. So maybe this could be that for him. You know, he could be in his Childish, Gambino kind of, or Donald Glover kind of flex, or Pharrell. Pharrell said it many times. Sometimes he doesn't listen to hip hop at all. And if he's focusing on pop or dance tracks, he'll only play that kind of music, you know. So maybe this is his transitioning phase or next.
I think he's definitely tackling it. There's a bit in the series. I won't spoil too much, but basically he goes to apply for a loan, and he's sitting down with this guy, and he's trying to pitch this idea that he's got for, I think it's like a cereal brand or something like that. And the guy's like probing him, asking him questions about himself, and he's like, I'm a rapper. Like that, just like, I'm a rapper, just ends there. And it's like there's that whole thing where, you know, like we've seen in the past where Kanye would get angry if people call him a rapper, like he's an artist, and Childish Gambino. It's like, I feel like artists get to this stage where their creativity starts to expand, but it can also lead to issues for them as well. And I really do think that from this album and the series that Vince is tackling that. So like that whole, I think Sam said it about maybe we don't hear from Vince for a while musically, might make sense. Because I mean, what's the last track called? Why Won't the Sun Come Out? That don't sound like a man that's happy.
Nah.
Why won't the sun come out? You live in LA, man. The sun is always out.
Yeah, exactly.
Nothing about this album is giving me happy vibes, man.
Do you know what's crazy though?
I must see a noose.
He sounded pretty happy when he was rapping with Earl, and I don't know what that was about.
For real, they were vibing, innit?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I feel like I was sold a dream, because when I put this album on, it took me back to how I didn't want to feel, but I was like, you know what, I'm here for it.
What's that song called? The Caliphate. Is that a
big tune?
Yeah, man. They were flexing.
Oh man, that was played so much before. Oh, that song was amazing.
You spammed that song, Theo.
Oh, I spammed it out so much. Honestly, I couldn't stop playing that song. That song was incredible to me. It really was. And the way, and Vince's flow on that, the way.
Is that the one where he's like from Ramona, where he's rapping like that? Like catches some weird pocket.
That song is fire.
The pockets are disgusting.
I'm fully gonna have to play that song after. Oh, the beat is incredible. So everything about that song is just amazing.
What's our favourite tracks on here then?
The one that we can't pronounce, Toofy.
Toofy's amazing. Toofy is incredible. I love that song.
Whenever I play the album, I just go to that one.
Yeah, Shame on the Devil's
good, you know.
Justin,
in album context, yeah.
Nothing Matters.
Justin.
Those are mine, yeah.
Let's listen to the whole album.
Radio.
No, that's 4 tracks.
Little Homies is good as well. I like that one.
That's the summer bop as well. I feel like
Yeah.
that one.
He's always got one in there, isn't he?
Yeah. I need to look up who Etouffee is. See, the thing is,
weird,
after
isn't it?
Mach-Hommy, I'm like no longer checking Genius because I feel like I'm not supposed to.
Yeah, trust
I haven't
me.
really like read into this album
Learn
yet.
lessons like Genius ain't where it's at no more.
Oh, where's it at?
No more. It's just gotta listen to it. Gotta listen to the music.
Oh, right.
How do we feel about the sequencing at the start of this album?
In what way?
I feel like I just don't understand the formula he was going for. Do you know, like, because there's always a form with how people are structuring stuff. I don't get it.
Musically or
yeah,
like
I don't-
content-wise?
Man, I don't know. It's just, I just always find myself clicking Etouffee first because
Oh, wow.
I just don't see.
seriously?
Yeah, I don't
What?
see myself going to click on those other ones, even though I like them. If I did want to like play for the album, it's cool. But I don't.
See, I love Black and Blue, man.
I do too.
And I like government cheese as well, man.
No,
And the
they're
thing is,
good.
there's a link between those tracks in that, like in Black and Blue, there's it's talking about Reaganomics and stuff like that, and in Government Cheese is an actual thing as well. So there is like content-wise, conceptually, there's something there. But so what is it? Sonic, Kieran? Is it like just
maybe it is. The thing is, that I like Black and Blue as well, but I think the poppiness of it is maybe it's not what I go to listen to Vince for. I do like his like pop things like on Big Fish Theory, but I think he's doing that in quite a cool way. I don't know, Black and Blue is just straight up pop, isn't it? And it is good. It's good.
Do you think?
I think so. I think that's just straight up a pop song.
Fair enough.
Okay. I don't know about that. Maybe I don't know.
I'm not saying
How
it
long
in
you
a
had
negative
COVID?
way.
Oh. COVID to the
I'm
dome.
joking. I'm joking.
I'm
China
kind of
virus
delirious
to the
right now, you know.
dome.
If I say anything that isn't making sense.
Well, no, what is it
joking,
that
I'm
Fat Joe
joking.
called it? The Wuhan virus. That was it.
Oh, no.
Oh no, we're not
Why?
bringing that up again.
Why?
Oh my God.
Why did you say?
Wuhan
I can't hear that word
virus.
about thinking of Fat Joe now.
Jeez.
Straight draw and beard.
I forgot what song that was even on. So
Fat
It was on an
Fat
album we liked
Joe.
as well.
What was it? Was it
I
West
think it was
Side
the
Gun
Benny.
album?
I think it was Plugs on it too.
That was it.
Man, it was.
Oh,
Sorry, that's a bit of
Ruined it.
inside
The one.
humour for you there, Neil. Where we called COVID the Wuhan virus.
Wasn't that? I thought that was. That sounds familiar. I feel like didn't Trump say that?
Yeah, well, I don't know.
Oh, probably.
I don't
And
know.
Fat
Yeah,
Joe
Trump probably
co-signed
did
it.
say
There
on
was a time.
wax.
There was a time where that was the quotable of this podcast, was saying that. But we've evolved now.
Make Fat Joe great again, man.
Jeez.
Oh dear. No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
Make Fat Joe fat again.
No. Oh no.
Those things are linked.
Oh my god.
Oh, or not with that. Oh, have you seen his beard? Have you seen how he tried to shape that beard? It looks horrible, man.
What, the felt tip one?
Oh no.
Yeah, the felt tip one's terrible.
Oh no.
Horrible.
Oh, we're cussing now. We have to
Let's
stop.
We have to
So
go
we
back
got-
to
we got a bit too far,
podcasting,
man.
man. Come on now. Let's talk some real stuff. Let's get back into it. Where are we at now? Let's say Vince Staples' project was good. You know, if you don't listen to Vince, you should listen to the Vince Staples album. Listen to Dark Times. Have a good time. I think we should get talking about the other like countless albums that dropped this year or this month. Sorry. Does anyone want to take the lead on any of these?
Well, 10th of May was mad. There was Conway, Bugzy, Malone, Chief Keef, M. Huncho, and Payper, and Ghostface Killah all in one day. So I mean, I don't know if anyone's been listening to any of those, but that was just one day.
Nah. Yeah.
Don't even know what to say, man. There's too many ones to talk about. The Conway
Yeah,
one was hard though.
It was too much, yeah.
I can't lie. It's probably Conway's best album since that one. God, don't make mistakes or whatever it's called.
Well, God, don't make mistakes.
Yeah, actually, no, scrap that because Special Machinery was too hard. I can't.
gonna
lie.
say you were loving that
Special-
album.
No, that Special Machinery
Special
one is a
Machinery,
classic.
That's what I was. When you were saying that, I was looking at you.
Do you know? Do you know what it is, Theo? That
Just-
that album's not really treated like a real album, though, is it? It's like I feel like I
No,
don't see
I
people
hear what
talking
you're
about
saying,
it. It's like
yeah.
a remix album, but
No, they don't. Yeah.
and the original version of it wasn't actually hard either. For some reason, it didn't hit in the same way. But anyway, yeah, this new one's good. I like it. The production's good throughout. Good features throughout it. It doesn't. I think the thing it's lacking is personal feelings, like the cow,
Yeah, that's because
guilty, that
yeah.
feeling.
I hear that because it's not sitting with me as because when I listened to it the first time, I thought, yeah, this is a good album, but then I've not sat with it. I've not gone back to it. That's my problem, and maybe it's not giving me that same feeling of like
There's no
emotion
feeling
because
in
God
it,
don't
yeah.
make mistakes. I couldn't stop playing that album. That album was incredible, but yet this one, I'm like playing it through. I'm like, yeah, it's good.
I think Conway's suffering
I
from
haven't gone
that
back to
thing
it.
though, where he's dropped a lot, and we're just like, all right, we get it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you drop too much, then you kind of go, oh, I'll wait to the next one. I'll wait to the next one. I'll wait to the next one, and then you listen to it and you go, it's Conway. Do you know what I mean? Which is really, really
He needs
sad.
to just stop, progress what he's doing or trying to do. No, I'm not saying stop forever. He needs to like. The levels are the same, innit? If he waited 2-3 years and still dropped the album, we'd still think like, this is just a regression though.
Yeah, I mean,
I
said it.
I
when...
made it too negative though. Whoops.
No. I think you got. I think it's a valid
hear what
point,
you're
man.
saying.
I do think it's a valid point. I think that. I hope I'm wrong, but I do think he peaked with that album a couple years ago. I think we said it before. Like everything was building to that moment. He had momentum, and now it's just a victory lap because it's not bad music, but he's not. I don't think he's necessarily challenging himself. He could probably do from like, do with going away for a little while and like I don't know, just gaining new experiences and I don't know, figuring out something artistically that goes in a different direction. Because I have to admit, I mean, I don't think I listened to any of his projects last year. Like, actually, like, sat with them. This is the first time I've like maybe listened more than once just to one of his albums. Because it's just constant, isn't it? It's like he's still moving, like he's in the streets. It's just constantly putting out.
Oh, fuck's sake.
It is though, isn't it? It's just constant.
The mentality, yeah.
yeah. It's that street mentality of just flooding the streets with the music.
Can you imagine if West Side Gun's your advisor though? He's just shouting, "Boop boop boop, let's do this."
G'ing you up, yeah.
You'd think you've got the next hit coming.
Oh no. Oh shit, Kira, that's funny,
ridiculous.
man. That is funny. Neil, what about you? Any like this album or any of the others? Were any of those that have been in rotation for you?
The only one I literally a little bit was the Atavista one.
Oh, I love that one.
Childish
Yeah.
Gambino.
Yeah,
That was fun. I only heard, I think, maybe 3 or 4 tracks. Again, I'm commuting. That's what I listen to most of my stuff, to be honest, because it's just, But the only thing that stood out for me was the, just from memory, with the Kanye West one.
The on Ghostface Killah's album.
No, on
Or the feature.
the Childish Gambino. So,
Sorry, I haven't even checked that project.
Man's asking questions to David on what's going on.
There's a Kanye one on that. Neil, what's the Kanye one? What's this?
I heard it briefly. I heard it through a podcast, and I listened to it myself. And it's let me find it for you 1 second. But that one was interesting. I was like, oh, okay, I can do that.
Was it that unreleased one that he put on YouTube or
I
something?
think that's probably what I was talking about.
Yeah, that was hard.
Yeah,
I wish that was on the album, to be honest.
Fair enough.
because I heard that one and I played it, and I was like, yo, this is actually really good. And yeah, it was quite funny, but it's witty. It's like the kind of, you know what Kanye is like when you get on, has these little moments. But yeah, I like Childish, man. I think he's one of my favorite artists.
Next album's the last one, apparently. So get you, Phil.
Sorry?
Next album's the last one, apparently.
That's quite sad, to be
believe
honest.
that.
He's such a good artist.
I don't believe
I think
that.
he's got 2 more albums left, or something like that. Sure, we'll know what I'm talking about.
And his contract or something, or just
No, he just don't want to do it no more. He's think about it. He's really good at acting. He's done really well at that. He's really good at music. He's done well at that. I think he wants to focus on being a director, like behind the scenes, and get his accolades for that. So Atlanta already popped off, but I think he wants to do like a big movie or something. So yeah, he's one of them people. When he's feeling something, he's doing it. And when he's not feeling it, he lets the vibe go.
That's
It's kind of, this is the thing. It took him, why did it take him 4 years to finish this album?
He was shooting Atlanta. He was shooting Atlanta, I think.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
And being in it, writing it, and directing it, like
You got to respect that, to be honest.
It's a lot.
The guy's trying to make greatness.
Yeah.
I feel like someone so talented as him, I don't think he will ever give it up. I think he may not release as much, for sure, but I feel like at some point he'll come back. I just feel like when he has his time to just, I don't know, whatever he's doing, I reckon he'll come back, because
It's good marketing too, like the comeback album. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like Jay-Z. You know how Jay-Z did it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
he may feel in the future that there's a gap, or he may just feel inspired again. But I don't think it will ever leave you. I think you definitely may kind of fall in and out of love of it, but I reckon he'll do a little something. He might even do like a soundtrack for one of his films, maybe.
Yeah,
You know
for
what I
sure.
mean?
Oh, for sure.
There's so many
that's a good
possibilities.
point.
Or like, you know what I mean?
He's
Like,
one of them
Afro did
people as
that
well.
kind
If he
of
says
stuff.
he's doing a soundtrack for his own film, who are you to tell him no? Do you know what I mean? He makes amazing music.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
exactly.
He knows what he's trying to do, so you got to
Yeah.
let him do what he's doing.
Yeah. Bro.
So these other projects, is anyone? I thought Theo was loving Bugzy
Oh
Malone.
no, I've checked. No, I checked Bugzy Malone and Potter Papers, but I didn't finish them. That's the
Bugzy
thing,
Malone's
like,
album is good in
that's what I thought,
places,
yeah.
and in other places, it's trying to be something
Yeah.
that I really don't want to hear, and I mean that in the nicest way possible.
Exactly.
I've been-
That's no.
I've been going
it's
Manchester a
facts.
lot recently. It's lovely up there. Love the people. I said, let me get in the Manchester vibe. Let me listen to Bugzy Malone, and I couldn't bear it. I literally could not bear it.
Why, what's he doing?
It's just bad singing. Like,
Oh, no.
It's just terrible.
In some places, the album is hard. Yeah, there's one track where he's rapping hard. In fact, it was Theo that got me onto it. He put that one track in the
Yeah,
playlist. I was
yeah.
like, "This is hard. Let me get on the album." Played the album. Instant regret. Instant
No,
regret.
Theo, you did a good pick though. That song was hard.
I took my AirPods out, put them back in the case,
but-
and sat in silence on the train. I was like, nah,
Oh no!
I need to reset.
No, but that's why I didn't then gas the album even more on the group, because imagine how I felt. Like literally, I'm listening to this thinking, "Oh my god, he is absolutely rapping his arse off," and then you get to the next tracks and you're like, "Oh no, this is just not it." So I just tuned off on the.
You did the West Side Gun in the group, gassed it up, and oh no!
Oh my god. And then Potter Paper, I don't know, it's just same old Potter Paper. Like I like what he's doing, but it's not wowing me. It's not.
Do you know
like,
what? I'll keep it 100 with you guys. Yeah, I don't listen to Huncho because he says the N word, and I know he's not black. Like I have very, very solid information that proves to me that man's not black. He has no business saying the N word. So, the second I saw Potter Papers on a project of Huncho, I was like, I can't play it. Like even though I love
enough,
Potter Paper, so that project is air to me. I haven't heard any of it unless it's on the playlist, and maybe I have.
Fair enough. Draw a line under that one, or through it even. Oh no! Any others? What about this? Theo's gone.
I said, anyways. Fuck that. God, anyways. Fucking hell. Savage. Absolutely savage. Sean wants to go to bed. That's the
man.
problem.
No, man, I was just trying to. I didn't want you to talk about Huncho. I know you don't like him, so I was like, moving on swiftly.
Sean's Huncho's manager, by the way, if you didn't know.
Why don't you like him? Let's get into that.
Because he says the N-word. He's not black. End of story. Anyways.
Okay, fair.
So, yeah, I don't know. I'll be honest. The rest of this list is a bit of a myth to me. I've only heard like single tracks from it, apart from Black and Whites by Hit Boy and the Alchemist, but no one really is listening to it here apart from me and I assume Kieran, because Kieran seems to listen to it.
I've listened to like half of it. Yeah.
You know,
I'm slacking, man. I'm slacking.
But that song, Sam, what's the song? Oh man, that song is a new classic. I can't lie.
That song.
The one
you
with
know,
Boldy.
what's the the one with Boldy?
The
Oh
Boldy
yeah,
one.
yeah, yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, that's serious.
Boldy's mad. He's like a cheat code.
Yeah, Boldy does his thing. Arguably, Hit Boy and Alchemist, this is the first time I've heard them rapping and I'm actually trying to hear it. I'm like, oh, okay.
That's what I was thinking as well, that they actually like were penning properly.
Yeah, they were having a good go at it. Like, the Alchemist still just sounds like Diet Action Bronson, but Hit Boy's serious. And he's got a new like artist called like Hit Girl Luna or something.
What? Oh, no.
Yeah.
Also,
Really?
Big Hit is spitting as well. You know, I was thinking like, these bars are good.
This is what
These
I
bars
tried
are
to
good
tell
now.
you before, that Big Hit spits really good, because you need to check out that Surfer Drown Volume 2. Remember when you were clowning it because you thought who Big Hit was? There's some absolute bangers on that album. You know that, because he's serious. He's come out of jail and he's doing his thing now.
Does it sound like the new ASAP Mob or something? They all got Hit in their name.
Sounds like
all the
it.
crew.
Hit Girl Luna's hard though. I only heard the one track.
Lena, yeah, what is this?
She's got no monthly listeners, and I followed it. I was like, this is hard. So I don't know.
Have you heard Hit Huncho?
Nah, stop that.
Can't.
Stop that.
Is that real?
Why are you on this type of stuff,
shit.
you know? I will manually eject you from the podcast. Let's move on. Anyways, Chief Keef, Chief Keef had a great album because it had Tierra Whack on it, and Tierra Whack went hard. That's all I know
She
about
slapped that. Yeah, that verse was crazy.
that. Ghostface Killah? Anyone
Yeah,
listen
I
to
found
that?
out her verse and that was crazy.
Oh,
I
okay.
remember it now, actually. Yeah.
I didn't
She was
realize
like,
anyone listened
her
to it.
flow was insane. Like she was rapping at a different kind of speed.
Why didn't she do this on her own album? I'm always confused about.
I don't
Tierra
know,
Whack.
man. The features are always hard, isn't it?
I think that wouldn't have. I think that album that she went for just now, it wouldn't have fitted.
I know, but I'm talking about a whole different project entirely. If you can rap like this,
Yeah.
just have a go, man. Like,
Yeah, but we've always known it because, like, on her Instagram or sometimes on social media, she'll post like a verse or freestyle. And she's just going crazy, and it's like, okay, so you like. But I thought this album was going to be something like that, so it surprised me when the album that she came out. It was still good, but it
she
just
always has
wasn't what
concepts, right? And I'm glad she has a go at them. But hearing this, when I heard this, I was like, Tierra Whack, you do this all the time. You rap really hard on people's features, and then it comes to album time, and then you don't do it at all. It's just completely missing.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of artists do that though, don't they? And it's like, why is
like
that?
Travis does that as well. His features are always so good, and then the album's a bit.
His last album was all right, but it was a bit bloated. But
Yeah.
anyway, back to what's happening in May. Ghostface Killah. I only heard one song off that. It's really good. Anyone else?
That Nas one was good as well.
I haven't heard that song.
The Nas one was very good. Like, I've only heard a few songs again. I've not gone through the whole album and sat with it.
This
But what I
Ghostface
heard
album
was
was weird though, man. I can't lie. Like, there's like half the album they've got these R&B hooks that just they're not it.
Oh dear. Actually, tell her that I've heard two songs. I've heard the Kanye track and the Method Man track.
Oh yeah, that Method Man track's cool as well.
Method Man dropped a few features this month.
He's like low key back.
I think
isn't
he's
it?
coming back. Yeah, it seems like it. I think
Still
we
got
all
great
need to
voice.
do ourselves a favor here and listen to the Ghostface Killah album because like we love these lot.
You don't need to.
Oh,
I promise you
okay,
don't need to.
Oh,
really?
That was,
Is it that bad?
God.
The thing
The
is on
features
this
look
album,
good,
yeah.
though.
No, Ghost, he's vocally sounding good on this. I can't deny that at all. But half of the songs are straight misses. Like you will just want to press next after 30 to 60 seconds,
Oh,
no doubt. Sean knows he's laughing because he agrees as well. He sat
Sean's
through
laughing
it
'cause
like,
he
nah.
I think he's just laughing out of
What are you saying? Should we hang it up?
Yeah, hang it up, man. I haven't gone back to the album from first listen.
Jeez.
I had to press next on a few.
Jesus Christ. Okay, well let's try and get out of this podcast in a nice clean manner. I really enjoyed Getz's not Getz. What's his name? Shit. What's the man's name?
Four bats?
No, he's British. Oh, Wretch. Shut up.
Wait, did you say four bats?
Oh,
Did Theo say four bats?
Yeah, he did.
yeah, he did, man.
Why did Getz remind you of four
I
bats?
have no clue.
No, I don't know. I just
Wretch
popped up.
we are
did a
tired.
song which is about
this-
Boris
I
Johnson,
think
but it's
you
a bit
liked the
like Boris
single.
Johnson's not really relevant anymore. So I was a bit
Oh,
lost. at
Wretch, yeah. I
But
was
the
thinking,
bars are
what's this
good.
Dear Boris about? Why is he talking to Boris?
Boris is not relevant at
Anyway.
all. Like it should be Dear Rishi, but either way, yeah. The song was good. Some of the bars were good. It's nice to see Wretch having a bit of fun, even if he's a couple years late to the current events of what's going on. But stop that.
Wait.
Stop that. What about you guys? You guys have got these singles or any kind of songs that are out and about that are, you know?
Oh yeah, Samurai by Lupe, man.
Yeah, it's crazy. I'm glad you said that.
I am looking forward to that album.
The
man.
album's gonna be hard,
Ah,
man. It's definitely gonna be in my top 5.
Exactly.
No doubt.
Okay.
Wait, relay the concept again. What's the concept again?
Oh, allow it, man. It's long. let me find this message.
No, isn't it something to do with? It's inspired by Amy Winehouse's if she was reborn as a battle rapper.
Oh yeah, that's what it is.
Something like
yes.
That is weird.
What a crazy
man.
concept.
Oh, hang on a sec.
I don't know what goes on in that
Because
guy's mind.
he even addresses it in that song, like saying, "I got these really neat, but very
Oh, yeah.
beautifully alliterated." I forgot the lyrics now. Something battle raps for you. I think I've been singing that non-stop. But I love the single. But yeah, it is based on something like that. That she's comes back as a battle rapper.
He's been
I
talking
like
about
also
doing this for a
Samurai
while,
as
isn't it?
well. Yeah. It's been a few years.
The Amy Winehouse thing, the Samurai thing's wild though. I don't know how he's going to link all that together, but I feel like, do you know what? Lupe is just one of those guys that completed rap and he's just I don't know, like bored and trying all
Completed
sorts
or
of
just
stuff.
fell out of rap? Because for me, he didn't hit any heights.
I'll stop it.
Oh, whoa.
What?
Oh,
Whoa,
I got my own opinions. I don't know about you lot, bro. I
Hating
got
him
my
for
own
no
opinions.
reason.
Any
Nah,
hype,
man. Like drill
Stop
music
with
in
that.
Zion,
No
I'm
one's listened to
still-
that, Theo, man.
No,
Like, there's 6 listeners to this. It's all
sorry,
for you lot. That's who's listened to this album, and the
I
one's
don't understand
Lupe.
how I don't understand how you slate the album. That album's
I even
fire,
heard it.
man. That album's
That's why I
so
diss
good.
it, because it's trash.
Nah.
What's the name of your clothing line? We don't know.
Oh, no, man. Nah, Lupe is... look, we've discussed Lupe a few times.
He's one of my
It's
goats,
a-
man. He's in the top 10.
It's a hit and miss discography, but yeah, there's some incredible stuff in there. And as a rapper, in terms of his pen, unreal.
Fair dues.
Unreal.
We haven't mentioned, speaking
feel
of,
like-
of GOAT rappers, yeah? A certain white rapper has dropped a very
Oh, shit.
controversial
Uh-oh.
track.
I only heard the track once.
I don't think you need to hear it
I've
more than
heard it
once, 'cause I
once
think it's
myself.
absolutely stupid what he's done there.
I listened to it a couple of times. I can't lie.
What
Because I was
for?
like, do I like this or not?
You
I
don't like
man.
it.
I was I was trying to get into that Superman bag in it.
It's not good.
But is he? I don't know. Like Eminem's obviously he's Eminem, but does anyone really check for him?
Yeah, loads of people. Oh my days!
Like,
If that
like
song's
good
probably got a
music,
billion
like-
streams already. Like them lot are active.
Yeah. I mean,
They're
okay,
not-
numbers wise, he probably does have the following for sure, but I don't think no one's thinking, oh, I can't wait for Eminem to drop.
Be surprised. You'd be surprised.
Like-
You talk to the average white person that's into rap music, they're waiting for every Eminem album. That's their
But are
guy.
they waiting
bro.
for Eminem, or when it comes out, they're like, oh yeah, he's dropped. That's, do you know what I'm
Nah,
saying?
they're waiting. Eminem's like them Nelson Mandela. Like he's leading them to freedom.
No,
bro.
it's true. It's true, man. He's not gassing. I've seen it. I've seen it.
They trust it. They got a few
think
trusted
so.
people, and they're trusting Eminem the whole
They're
way.
still
bro.
listening to his diss tracks for some reason. Like the beef's so
Anyone
far.
saying, oh, I can't wait for
Nelson
Eminem to get out.
Mandela. Oh, what, man?
Sorry,
I
Neil.
had a relapse
I'm just
and
saying
came
that
back.
them lot, yeah, they're serious about M. Like it's not a joke.
I have a question though, you know, because when this new single came back, it made me reevaluate this always happens with M, you know, he does some wrong move and it makes you reevaluate everything. And I had this thought: did the industry like push him on us like harder than they should have? Because I feel like this new track's not even that different to the Eminem show stuff in actuality. Like, Just Lose It sounds like this track. So it's like, what were people feeling like? What was their taste back then for this to have blown in the way it did? Do you know? I know there was good music. I'm not discounting that, but
It was different, but I don't know,
it's
man.
weird.
I think he's trying to, bring back some of that nostalgic feel that people have for the fun Eminem. But yeah, it didn't hit for me. And if I'm honest, like I don't know, it's on the playlist for some reason, but like I didn't. I had to put like not play this one again. You know what I mean? Like mute from the playlist type vibes.
Yeah, I ain't heard it, but I think for Kieran to answer your question, I think it's all about timing. Do you know what I mean? Like, yes, you can reevaluate his career, but back then those songs was working, and sometimes it may not work now. Do you know what I mean? Some things that worked back then may not work now, or things that work
That's
now
so
may
true.
not work back then. So I think he still made some great music back then. I just, from just on the outside looking in, it's not looking good. Like, that's why I haven't clicked on it. I looked at it, I was like, yeah, this looks, I don't know what I haven't anticipated anything from him for a very, very long time. I think the last thing he made that I was really impressed by, that I thoroughly enjoyed, was maybe like a feature or something. Back on
that Logic track, that was hard.
No, back when Drake was doing a rollout for that what's it, that song?
That far back.
Forever. That's how.
Oh my god.
Yeah, forever. I'm being real.
You gave
like,
up,
That is a long, long time
man.
ago.
After that, I was like, yeah, I'm done. I'm done.
Craziness.
I rate that, man. You got out quick.
Yeah.
We gave M the formula when we last spoke about it, man. Remember we were saying, the guy has access to the Alchemist. The Alchemist is his DJ.
Yeah.
So an EP
Actually,
with the
that-
Alchemist.
100%.
That episode we made about him ended positively as well. We were like, oh yeah, maybe
Yeah.
he'll come
100%.
back with some good album now. They didn't
Only
happen.
James feature.
It's not happening.
We said it, if he can do what like Nas did, like Nas found Hit Boy and Nas just sounds refreshed and just sounds like amazing, and it's just like rejuvenated his whole career to the point where I'm just like, yeah, this guy's just, well, it's number one to me, the way how he's just going. But Eminem just needs to get with the Alchemist and just do the same. That is a combo just waiting to happen. Like, I don't know why.
Well, I'm not waiting. I'm not waiting anymore, man.
No, I'm not waiting. I haven't listened. I don't check for Eminem like that. Like,
I know what you mean. Yeah.
Sean, get us
Well,
out
it was
of
a
this
positive
podcast.
episode.
Get us out of
It
it.
was.
Well, look, let's end with go listen to Mach-Hommy, go listen to Rapsody, go listen to Vince Staples, check our playlist. Details will be in the show notes. And tune in next time. I'm sure June's going to be another stacked month. Hey, this is Sean, and thanks for listening to another episode of The Grey Area. Are you an upcoming artist, critic, journalist, or content creator? Hit us up on our Discord or in our YouTube comments if you want to share new music, take part in an interview, or are interested in collaborating. Links to these can be found in the show notes. Take care.